Anderson Cooper, AC360, CNN weeknights 10 Eastern.
It really has been an extraordinary day in Egypt. It's very rare that you can say you're actually watching history unfold, but that is what all of us have been watching. Over the last 24 hours or so, we've watched anger erupt into full-on fury in the streets. It is unclear how many have been killed, how many have been hurt. It's unclear how many have been arrested and maybe being tortured right now in Egyptian jails. Despite the crackdown on the internet and cell phones, the world is watching this revolt unfold on television and on Twitter. We wanted to show you some of the most dramatic moments, many of them unprecedented in Egypt's modern history. I want to warn you, some of the images are very disturbing. You'll even see someone being shot, but this is what is happening in Egypt.
Mubarak, go to hell!
It was billed as a day of wrath, anger, directed at the government, directed at the autocratic leader of Egypt, Hosni Mubarak. Demonstrators saying he and his entire regime need to go. In the streets of Cairo, water cannons being used against demonstrators, tear gas pretty much enveloping many neighborhoods in Cairo. There are also protests in Alexandria, in Suez.
One of the hotels, the five-star hotels just down the street from us, I'm sorry, Khaled, this tear gas is getting to us here. The security is confiscating the cameras of tourists. Of course, for a country that depends so much on tourism, for this sort of heavy-handed tactic to be used against the people who are a major source of income for this country is also a worrying development, to say the least. Group of these plainclothes policemen sort of converged upon us, and they grabbed the camera from Mary Rogers, our camera woman, and cracked the viewfinder off. And, after quite a tussle with these guys, because some of them are pretty big, they took the camera away.
The protesters here say they're worried that live rounds of ammunition, that shots may be fired at them. This gentleman here is saying that there's tear gas being fired.
They fired inside the mosque.
They fired inside the mosque is what this man was telling us here right now.
You are about to see a disturbing image of that violence, a protester shot down in the middle of the street. Now, it appears that man was unarmed except for the rock he picked up just before that bullet's impact. Witnesses and a security source say he was killed.
Seem as if here they're on the same side as the crowd.
The army has come out into the streets. This was an armored personnel carrier full of army soldiers just up there. This is the first time we've seen that the army has become involved. The army has stayed out of any civil disturbances since 1985.
There's a police vehicle behind me. The police tried to drive it into their ranks, and then apparently it got stopped, and now they're trying to topple the police vehicle. This is an amazing scene. You can see people here screaming, Allahu Akbar, God is great.
They're moving toward the Ministry of Information. Now the police are firing tear gas back at them, but the protesters are throwing rocks. This is an incredible scene. This is history in the making on live television.